class, this is Dennis, and today I wanted to give you a haiku tip. We're going to look at how to add content into a wiki project, and you guys have already done this, but people do it in different ways, and I wanted to give you just a quick rundown on one way to do this, to add the content into your wiki project. By adding content blocks. So some of you added a link to your glog. Some of you embedded the glog right in this page. Some of you did both, but I just want to make sure that everyone knows how to do those things. I personally think that if you embed the glog right into this page, that's more visually interesting. You're more likely to get students to interact with that tool or that object if you do that. And by the way, you guys have done great jobs on your educational research project here, 2.2, and I hope that once you've done yours, or maybe even before you did yours, that you took some time to go and look at other students' projects, because great stuff out there. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to let's say borrow one of your blogs, and so I'm going to pick on Cheryl here. She had a nice blog poster on the 5 best practices for online teaching, and if I go to the bottom of her page, there's a button here that says embed into your page. So if I click on that, the embed code pops up here, and if I click on copy, that copies that embed code on my clipboard. You could also just go in here, select all, and do a copy that way. So now, back to Haiku, and here's my wiki project page. And so the first thing I'm going to do is, the default is, the page name is first page. I'm going to change this to educational research. See if I can type while I'm talking. Educational research. Okay, now I'm going to add a content block. And as you've discovered, there's all kinds of different content blocks that you can add. I'm going to go to, in this case, embed the web. There's tons of different categories, different tools that you can add in here, including this featured one, Glogster. So I'm going to come up here to this box and paste in the embed code that I copied from the glog page, and hit next. And it's creating that content block. I'm going to give the block title as educational research glog, and in the description I'm just going to write Glogster poster on the 5 best practices for online learning, something like that. Okay, and I'm going to hit save, and that embeds that glog right onto this page. So people, when they land on this page, they don't have to click on a link and go somewhere else to see the glog. It will appear right here eventually. It seems to be taking its time on coming in. Here we go. So that's coming in now. And you can see the glog. There we go. Okay. Actually, I'm going to add another content block. I'm going to come back to Cheryl's glog here, and this time I'm going to copy, I'm going to copy the URL, come back to Haiku, and add another content block, and this time it's going to be a web link. So here I'm going to post a link to it, and I will say link to my blog poster, and then down here I'm going to insert the link. Now, some of you have run into this problem already too. It's a little tricky. If I just click in here where it says link, it already gives me the http://. So if I just paste now, I'm going to have 2 sets of this. So I'm going to take that out and now paste in the URL, and I could give it another label there, and I will say save.